Okay guys, quick allotment update. So we've finally filled the last planter with compost. Bit late, but be alright. I watched a guy the other day who was saying it's the best time to plant pak choi now, so boom, pak choi in the middle. Very late, but where that stick is and where that other stick is, just next to the shadow, I've planted some pumpkins. Hopefully the nice weather will be enough to get us some small ones for Halloween, but we'll see. Courgettes. Now, we've got two different types in here. As you can see, that type is doing real well. We've had probably 10 courgettes out of this lot. This is the first one. I didn't want to chop it off, just purely because it's so short and stubby. I mean, yeah, it's quite fun. No more on that plant. This plant, we've got one there, it's sort of half green and half yellow, and then look at that bad boy at the back. Oosh, yeah. We're letting that one go to a marrow for some family. So, next, we've finally got them on the top, the little fluffy bits with sort of like the seedlings dropping down. I think the wind, there you go. The wind distributes these by shaking them. If we watch this one, you see the little puff. So that then falls into these gaps here, I think, which pollinates the little thingies. I don't know that many of the words for this plant stuff. Yeah, I'm relatively new to it, to be honest. But yeah, pollen, seeds, stuff. Launch 2, doing really well. It stayed quite short, which surprised me. And then the packet that said the French beans don't need a teepee, the dwarf French beans, well, these have sort of exploded and look as if they could have really done with a teepee. That I put in and then took out again because I didn't think they needed it. However, you know, this Launch 2 also doing really well. The reason I haven't got any peas this year, guys, is because they all failed. I don't know what happened. Still nothing in the greenhouse, but I've been so busy. Finally got some wood chip. I put mulch down here originally, and I didn't really know what mulch was. I just went to the builder's yard, and I was like, oh, I want some wood chip for my allotment. And the matey turned around and went, oh no, you don't want wood chip, you want mulch. I was like, alright, okay. And then I went round, got a couple of quotes for mulch, and it wasn't the same place. So I don't know if they have different mulch, but this had lots of dirt in it and stones and stuff. And I'm not particularly happy with it. But what I'm thinking, scrape it all up like next year, get the stones out of it, bang it in the old compost heap. Jobs are good. Right, look at these taties. They are taking off, yo. Look at that. Some lovely little pink flowers. These are Maris Piper. These little lamb's lettuces keeping me going good. So we've got so much salad. I'm just like basically pulling them, cutting the roots off, throwing it back in so that the soil stays in there, and jobs are good basically. The irrigation system not quite set up yet. We're on a hosepipe ban, so I'm having to use the water butt for water in these, which isn't ideal. But look at these shallots. They're looking great. These started off as like one bulb, and then they've split off. That one split off into loads. Onions, I'm pretty sure these are like almost there. I think we're going to have loads of onions all left at once, because I think when they fall and then bend, so like this one's well bent, see the kink in it? I think that's when they're pretty much ready to pull, and then you've got to put them somewhere cool, dry, for them to dry out a little bit, the first or second layer, and then the last. I don't know what happened here, it just like a hole appeared, but I've got loads of like logs underneath and then a layer of cardboard, so maybe the cardboard's just sort of given away. Carrots, Now I was pulling these the other day and they're probably about 4 or 5 inches long. These are looking spectacular. Got a couple there, if you can see that. I did go a bit over the top when I planted these with the seeds, so there wasn't quite enough spacing, and as you can see the drills were too close together as well, so meh, be alright. These I planted about 2 weeks ago, romaine lettuces, just waiting for them to sort of cutch together and get that lovely sort of tight thing. These, stupidly, I went on holiday and I used this thing called moisture gel or something like that. Don't use it. So basically it can cause brain seizures, can cause seizures because it's got a chemical in, and it says in tiny writing on the back, oh, for ornamental plants only, and I was like, excuse the language, sorry. So yeah, basically I ruined all these, but what I thought was I'll keep watering them and see if they go to seed, and then I could have some seeds for next year because they grow really well. So we've got these things. I'm not entirely sure what these are. These are the lamb's lettuce, and these are the I can't remember them either. My memory's getting shocking. Compost heap. So the first one was full, we moved into the second one. Now we're filling this one back up, and then this one is starting to look pretty good, to be honest. Oh, someone's put some green in there on a plastic bag, shocking. And then this one's not used yet because there's none ready, but I just trimmed the hedge line and I think that looks okay. There's obviously a few bits I need to clear up and stuff, but yeah, looking good, feeling great about the allotment. Let me know your thoughts, comments, questions, queries. Don't forget, thumbs up, like and subscribe. I appreciate it.